Hey there, everyone. This is Jesse with Action ABC News. I come tonight with a very interesting story. Please pull up a seat, sit down, and let me tell you about this man by the name of Saul. Saul is quite interesting because his name didn't start out as Saul. He was born in Tarshish, which is on the southern coast of modern Turkey. The exact date of his birth is unknown, but we believe that he lived during the same decade as Jesus. What's interesting about him is that his pedigree, he was schooled under as a Pharisee, but in the by a Jerusalem leader by the name of Gamaliel. He became a traveling missionary that was preaching throughout the early church, making major contributions. It's reported that he even worked miracles, and God moved. Actually, that there is a counter witness of him by the name of Silas, who tells us the story of them being in prison after being beaten. And after being beaten, they were praying and singing at midnight. As crazy as this may seem, there was a moving of the prison, an earthquake, and they were made free. He also worked as an artisan building tents. He was imprisoned multiple times, but the funny part about it is he wasn't imprisoned because he was breaking laws. By the Roman authority imprisoned him simply because he was preaching about the good news of Jesus. He is responsible for several theological letters, some which are included in the New Testament. As a matter of fact, he is known to have written 13 of the 27 letters in the New Testament. He died around the year 62 to 64 AD, and he became a martyr in the Book of Rome. It's amazing here that when you look at this man by the name of Paul, when he became a Christian, the story is told that he became a Christian while traveling down some road, and he got knocked off of his donkey and had an encounter with God. As a matter of fact, part of his apostolicity, the authority of him being apostle, is questioned by many because he was not one of the original 12. The story, though, is told that he had an encounter with God, and he becomes the apostle that replaces Judas. Well, real quickly, as I'm running out of time in this story, Saul becomes Paul, and he becomes a great apostle and evangelist for the good news of Christendom and the kingdom of God. Well, I hope that just by hearing this character sketch, this biographical sketch of a man by the name of Saul, who by God's grace was changed to Paul, who had major contributions for the Christian church, will cause you to go and look him up. He's an interesting read, a very, very considerate scholar, and someone who I think you will find worth and benefit in reading. This is Jesse David. This is my time. I have to go.